right, we'll get started with our press conference. Congratulations, Barry Washington. 10-0 finish there, heck of a finish. Our student athletes with Coach Kahn, Jaden Burgess, Kai Robinson, Caden Bates. Coach, your floor is yours, and then we'll take questions.
Yeah, I'm a little speechless. Obviously super proud of these guys, super happy for them. As I said to them, over my time coaching, when people ask, you know, what do you want to see of your teams? If we watched your team play, what would we see? I think the best compliment I've ever had of teams that I've coached is, one, they're tough, and two, they don't quit. And I think we saw that tonight. And, man, this is Trinity's third time to hear, which just speaks volumes to their program, their players, their coaches. And you know, for our team to come in here, get down a couple times, get down, have a lead early, get down double digits, go up, get down 7. Did you say 10-0 run?
Over the last 3:41.
Yeah.
Yes.
End the game on a 10-0 run. And like the other night, we just kept saying, I'm confident in our offensive abilities that we can score some points. We needed a rebound, and we got some big ones, including right there at the very end. And yeah, I'm just super proud of this group and their grit.
By the way, outscored Trinity 38-24 in the second half. So there we go.
Kai, obviously early on they were doing a really good job defensively on you. You weren't getting a lot of shots able to facilitate. It seemed like at the end of the first half, maybe forcing things a little bit. Did you guys talk about that at halftime? Figure out how to stay in the flow in the second?
Yeah, I was kind of getting down on myself just a little bit, just because, you know, I saw shots weren't falling, and then I started forcing a little bit, trying to play one-on-one a little bit too much, which is just not our brand of basketball, really. So yeah, just my teammates really at halftime and in the huddles just uplifting me, saying, keep shooting those shots, they're going to fall. And I think that's definitely in the second half started to see the floor a little bit better. 6 assists, I think I started to see the floor a little bit better. And I feel like when I was attacking and actually looking for a teammate instead of attacking and looking for my shot, everything kind of started to open up a little bit more. So, yeah.
Marcus, when do you decide to put Jaden back in? He sat for 12 and a half minutes there in the second half. How do you make that decision?
Well, we just needed offense. We got down, and he started off the game so well for us. And I know he gives us offense. You know, some of those fouls, hey, it's mixing it up. And so I didn't want him to pick it up too early, but it got to a point where we needed the offensive punch, at least, you know, even if it was just the threat of it. And this was our season, so it's, hey, as Coach Sansone likes to say, scared money don't make money. So we needed our guys on the floor, and we needed them on the floor.
Kai in the game, 12 of 12 at the line. It's his best perfect game of his career. He had a 10 of 10 last year. So.
Yeah.
Let's go. Who's that? Right here.
Kai, could you first talk about the pass you made there with 27 seconds left that led to Caden's 3, and then Caden, if you could talk about knocking that down?
Yeah, the play before, it was almost like the exact same. Like I was going right, pivoted, saw him the first time, and then he didn't make it, and then I was like, he's not missing again if he gets this opportunity again. So then the second time, the same thing, dribble right, pivot, saw him. I saw his man kind of flat to the baseline, so I was like, oh, yeah, this is going to be a pretty good look if I can get it there on time and in the shooting pocket. And then once I saw it once it left his hands, I was like, oh, yeah, it's going in. But, yeah. How about you, Gibby? How do you feel about it?
Yeah, kind of piggybacking on what Kai said, they were kind of sagging off me a lot, as a lot of teams do, because, you know I don't shoot the best percentage, but I know when I'm open and I'm confident and my teammates trust me, then I know I'm going to knock it down. And I knew after the first one, I knew I'd get another one, and I told them going back to the huddle, I'm going to get another one, and I'm going to hit it. And that's what happened. So.
Did I get it? Did I get you the laces?
You did.
Okay. Because before, the first time, I didn't get it to him on the laces. I was like, the next time I'm going to get you the ball on the laces so you can make it. And he did.
I didn't look yet to see how many times you were down at the half like that over the year. But Jaden, what's the conversation? Any different in this game than it would have been during the season at halftime when you're down and you need points?
I'd say that the conversation point of emphasis has been the same throughout the entire year. Obviously, if we get down in the game, we always know that next media or that next possession, we have to win it and just keep going off from there, trusting each other and knowing that there's plenty of time. We can chip away. We've been in close games before, and just trusting coach and trusting each other, and big-time shots happen, and that's all what it's about.
Marcus, obviously we're talking about the shots. The defense was really big tonight. They only had 6 turnovers until about 4 minutes to go, and then there were 3 big ones there.
Yeah.
How much has that defense meant to the team this year, and how does the offense get driven from that?
Yeah, our defense is everything. I mean, we talk about it all the time. I mean, scout today in our meeting was about how we're going to defend it. Again, we've got some guys, these 3 and several others, right, that know how to score the ball and find teammates in good situations. So the offensive part wasn't worried about. My emphasis all day, certainly all night tonight, was we need to get stops and rebound the ball. Even in the first half when they were out rebounding us on that offensive end, I felt like it was going to come down to that. If we can limit them to 1 shot, we'll be good. And then it was just chipping away at that lead. I think we got several stops in a row where we scored on the other end, where we kind of saw it. And, yeah, I think when we're feeling good and limiting teams to 1 shot, we are pretty good because we can score it. So
We allowed just 8 second chance.
I wanted to ask Kai, you were talking about specifically how Caden wanted that ball. Is everybody have a specific different spot they want, a specific different way for you to deliver the ball to everybody?
I would say so, yeah. I feel like he's laughing because I feel like it doesn't matter where I put it on Jay, but he's just going to shoot it, and it's going to probably go in. But, yeah, I feel like different people like different types of shots. I've noticed that over the course of the year, and obviously last year with the returning guys. So, yeah, I try to switch it up every time I'm in the paint and I'm off too, because when I'm on balance, I feel like I have a little bit more time. That extra second really helps, so, yeah.
Caden, I wanted to ask about you and Jay Randall both coming from the same high school and going on this sort of journey to get to this point and make history for this program. What does it mean for you to not only, play such a big role in the deciding game that gets you guys there, but going on this journey with your teammate along the way, in Jay?
No, it means everything. Jay, that's like my brother. From elementary school to like when I first seen him and I'm standing on my chair saying, Jay, come sit with me, to the middle school games, to this, like, it means everything. Like, us playing together in high school and now, like, I'm not like a loss of words trying to like talk about it because it's just so fun to like be able to have a relationship with someone like that and to keep going like that and win games, it's awesome.
What was the reaction, I guess, for you and then from him after that shot and then going back to the bench?
Well, I think we both knew that if I got another one wide open like that, we'd make it because we were kind of talking in the huddle before. So after I shot it, he's like, he's the first person to come hype me up. So it's amazing.
Jaden, I wonder if you could talk through the evolution of the team through the year. I remember back with the DIII, you'd been injured, you came in, and I was telling everybody, oh, that's their best player, he's just starting to play. And the season kind of developed, and you were not maybe the lead dog anymore, but
Sure.
How the team has kind of shifted and changed from your perspective over the year.
I think, obviously being out to start the year and having to sit was the hardest part for me, knowing that I couldn't help my teammates the way I think I could, and then getting back into it at the GLI, and then seeing that impact, and then knowing that my teammates still trusted me even not having played yet. And then just from there, I think overall our confidence has just grown tremendously. I mean, obviously we know all 15 guys. Kai obviously can score the ball. Jay can score the ball. Chubb can score the ball. KB can score the ball. And plenty of other people contribute to that. And I think throughout every practice, a different guy stepped up and taken on that role. And in every game, you see that as well. So I think our team, specifically this year, has shown growth in being confident and also never giving up on the defensive side, as well as our energy I think that's the biggest thing is our energy and confidence has grown tremendously, and that's a credit to Coach building with us every day and just having that mindset to win each day and go 1-0.
Just as a follow-up, Kai, you mentioned when we talked a couple weeks ago that you chose Mary Washington partly because you felt like they would help you develop as a person. And because it happened right in front of you, that last foul, you started to say something to the ref at the end and stopped halfway and your guys grabbed you. How would you see your personal growth in these 2 years that you've been there?
Yeah, I definitely feel like freshman year, I definitely think, hot is definitely not the right word to use. I definitely think it was more so just like I let like the calls and all that stuff like affect me a little bit too much in like my play. A memory I have is like against Emory, for example, like in our Sweet 16 matchup last year. I was kind of just like out of it because I kept getting called for fouls and stuff, and then before you know it, I'm fouled out just because I'm playing with the refs in my head 24/7. So I definitely feel like this year, just the confidence everybody instills in me and just next play mentality really has helped me a lot.
I guess we should get the comment from any of you guys. You played Emory before. How much did that weigh into the desire to get through this game and get a rematch?
I mean, I wanted to play Emory because I know last year, they sent us home, and like Zach, Kim, Gabe, all those guys, those are our brothers, man. And, they've been telling us, gotta get there so we can like kind of avenge them, basically. So.
Also, just to add on, I just really want to play Ben Pierce and Jair Knight. Honestly, that's just my honest take. Just because last year they did send us home, and I feel like this year is going to be a very good battle and 2 great guards. So I feel like it's going to be a good one.
Coach, you play in 15 days. Can you kind of walk us through your early planning? I'm sure you've already been thinking ahead, but
Yeah, we'll get back home and figure it out. But I really try not to think 15 minutes ahead. But yeah, 15 days, we'll get some off days, we'll get rested, we'll all get to regroup. It'll be nice to have some time off in between each game. I felt, it took us, I'll speak for myself, it took me to about noon today to really, after that late night the other night, to get back up and ready to go. Yeah, we're going to get back to basics, practice, but it'll be good to get some days off, get back in class, get some normal routine going before we head back out here. So it'll be good.
You haven't had too much time to think ahead.
Yeah.
But you've been to the national championship game once before, and I'm sure you've had some time to think back and say, if that ever happens again, I'll do this different, I'll do that different. Care to share a couple of those things that you are thinking about having done this before?
Yeah, I think it's a different team, certainly a different team. I think I'm a different coach now because of that. I think my wife would attest to this. She tells me once a week to get over it. I think that one has lingered with me for a while. Yeah, I try to instill some of the experiences I've had in the NCAA tournament and the runs into these guys, not letting my scars be theirs. I'm certainly not going to let this one be theirs either. This championship game against Emory in 2 weeks has got nothing to do with me and my past. It has everything to do with this team. Yeah, for me, honestly, I think I said this the other day. For me, it's crazy for me to say, man, I get to coach in a national championship game once and now twice. I'm just a super fortunate, lucky guy that gets to coach hoops with good kids and play on stages like this. I can't wait.
all right. Thank you, Coach and players. We'll see you in Indianapolis. Thank you.
Thank you.